Hello YouTube, this is Morgan Airspeed Prime here with my next YouTube video. I'm obviously the site super moderator for Avatar The Last Airbender Online.com and also the main host of the Avatar Online podcast. This is a Korra news update video, and first thing I want to say is just that if anyone's wondering what's up with the site, Avatar The Last Airbender Online.com, it's currently, I think, experiencing some server issues. I think that's what Jordan said to me when I contacted him. So obviously the site was down for about 6-7 hours yesterday, and it's also been quite slow since then. I think right now you can actually go onto it, but it's really slow to load and a lot of stuff is not quite working the best. So that's why I'm doing this news update video, just to get it out there, to get some news out there, even though the site isn't working that well. So let's just get into that. First and foremost is that Nickelodeon have confirmed that the Book 2 Spirits premiere is going to be 2 episodes. So finally we have complete confirmation that we are getting K201 Rebel Spirits and K202 The Southern Lights on the same day. So back-to-back episodes. Obviously it's Friday, September 13th at 6 Central, 7 PM Eastern time, and so we're now going to have a 1-hour premiere, first 2 episodes. That's good to get confirmed, though Nickelodeon do need to, I think, do a better job at making it that clear to people, because the way they confirmed it is on their Twitter page. If you go through their tweets, it's just a response to someone like @someone confirmed, and that's all they said. And unless you click into view conversation and actually see the question, they don't actually reference what they're confirming, so it's a bit difficult to see what exactly they're talking about. But it's confirmed now, and along with that I'd also I think say that right now Civil Wars Part 1 and 2, as well as Peacekeepers as the episode 3, 4 and 5 titles, probably are confirmed as well at this stage. A lot of TV guide sites are now posting that, so things are getting more and more confirmed now. Other news, the probably main piece of news here, is that Nick.com have updated their website with some new character bios for Book 2. What we have here is basically the new Book 2 characters. So I'll just read through them, talk about anything new in them. So first up we have Tonrock. After leaving home in the Northern Water Tribe to settle down further south, Korra's father had a lot of adjusting to do. That was before he realized his daughter was the Avatar. As a warrior and leader, Tonrock is greatly revered and respected in his small southern tribe. Despite being a powerful waterbender, however, he lacks a strong and crucial connection to the spiritual side of life. So that's an interesting one. Kind of further saying that, he came from the north, he settled down in the south. Maybe that's to do with Senna, we'll probably find out in the backstory. But the big thing with him is that he lacks the crucial spiritual connection. And so that's probably maybe explains why maybe Korra is the way she is, why she doesn't have a spiritual connection, maybe. But that's interesting. Next we have Unalaq, chief of the Northern and Southern Water Tribes, Tonrock's brother and Korra's uncle. Unalaq is a solemn man carrying a lot of responsibility. As a traditionalist, he's taken on the task of restoring the lost connection between the Southern Water Tribe and the spirit world, but can only do so with the help of his avatar niece. Obviously, again, confirming he's the chief of both tribes, and then the big thing obviously will be he can only restore the connection between the Southern Tribe and the spirit world with the help of his niece, who's Korra. So there's a kind of plot thread. I think the main thing we get from these bios is that Unalaq wants to use Korra to bring these two places back into balance, obviously. Now, whether he's doing that in a good way or a bad way, that's what we're going to find out, so that's interesting. Next are his children, Eska and Desna. These two waterbending 16-year-olds rarely show any emotion besides boredom, due to the fact that they dislike most people, places and things. Blood may not be thicker than water for this family, and as members of the Northern Water Tribe, Eska and Desna mostly see Korra as a Southern Rube, Avatar or not. Nothing really new there. We get confirmation of their ages, 16 years old each, and that they dislike most places and things. That's interesting. Blood may not be thicker than water for this family. That's interesting. Is that going to play a role? Who knows? Next is Varric, self-proclaimed and self-made bizbender. From the Southern Water Tribe, Varric is pretty proud of himself. He spends most of his time traveling the world on his enormous yacht, and living the fabulous lifestyle at the expense of his poor assistant Zuli. Always ready to cut a deal and make a new investment, he's constantly looking for ways to expand his global shipping business. So, only new thing there is really that his assistant is called Zuli, and I assume because they say poor assistant, that she's maybe going to be a comedic character that he always kind of like abuses or something like that. Whenever we have scenes with him. Next up is Boomy. What he lacks in bending skills, Boomy makes up for in leadership. Tenzin's older brother is renowned for his talent for strategy and courageousness, but his immaturity might make you think otherwise. He may be a respected commander of the United Forces now, but that doesn't mean he won't give his little airbending brother a noogie every now and then. So we get a few little things here. He's a good leader. He's renowned for his talents and strategy, and he's courageous. So we're getting some of the character traits that explain why he's such a respected commander in the United Forces. And that's interesting. I wonder how much they're going to show that, because in book 2, Boomy's going to be retired from the United Forces. So that's interesting. Next up is Kaya. Like a true waterbender, Kaya is good at retaining a clear and cool head in times of distress. Around her brothers Tenzin and Boomy, however, she can become unpredictable as a raging river. The second child of Aang and Katara, Kaya was named after her grandmother and always felt a stronger connection with her mother than her father. So, again, further character development for Kaya here. Clear and cool head in times of distress, but she becomes like a unpredictable, like a raging river when she's around her brothers. So that's obviously kind of tells of like how it was with these 3 siblings growing up. That's interesting. The next thing obviously is always felt a stronger connection with her mother than her father. Now, you could take this 2 ways. Is that suggesting that she maybe has not a bad relationship with Aang, but maybe there was some issue in their relationship, or are they just saying that she got on well with both parents, just better with Katara? That'll be interesting if they explore it. And now for a common misconception that a lot of people have been saying. People have been like going crazy at Nick.com saying that even I made this mistake, saying that wait, Kaya is like confirmed to be the oldest Katang sibling. Kaya is definitely confirmed to be older than Boomy. But no, this is actually correct, because Bill Rinaldi on Tumblr actually said it. Someone asked him and he said Boomy is older than Kaya. So there we have it, confirmation now, which means that I don't even remember what the initial source was saying that Kaya was older. I think it was just the lineup in the kind of Korra kind of character chart thing that we got, listing like Aang and Katara, and then they have their kids there, the family tree type thing, and it just had it listed kind of Kaya, Boomy, Tenzin, and because we knew Tenzin was the youngest, we sort of assumed they were in order. I think that was why people were saying it was Kaya was the oldest, but no, it's confirmed here that Boomy's the oldest, and in a way it kind of makes sense because he's the one that's going to be retired in Korra, and Kaya obviously is not. It'll be interesting to see once they haven't confirmed like exact ages or anything like that, but either way it's interesting. But yeah, just really wanted to get that out there because everyone's going crazy about it, saying like Nick is wrong, she's the firstborn and all this. But no, it seems now that Boomy's firstborn. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Final thing is just if anyone wondering about the Avatar Online podcast, if the site remains as it is going into Sunday when we record, if it's still bad and I'm not able to upload the podcast, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload it to my channel here. So you'll see that video up here if I can't get it on the site. That's just for any listeners wondering what's going to happen if the site isn't working. It'll be up here on my channel. So thanks for watching, and bye.